Hey everybody, welcome to Rebootleggers. This is a comedy podcast where we reboot movies and TV shows and Rebecca eats breakfast
wait.
while we record.
Literally the second you started that, your voice started going berserk.
That's fine.
Can we all hear each other?
Yeah, we're here.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Did it go berserk for Rebecca?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. That's probably just Skype though.
I think it's because you were going too fast.
It's got to be just Skype, everybody.
You were
just what else was going too fast?
Vocal cords.
You know what else was going too fast? The Titanic.
What? Yeah, we're going to reboot the Titanic today. Frank, was that you doing the shooting again?
Yes.
And, okay, when you do that, are you shooting Rebecca or are you shooting the joke out of the air?
I'm helping the joke. The joke is a goes into the air, and then I'm sniping the joke out of the air with my
like a clay pigeon.
Like a clay pigeon.
Didn't Rebecca already snipe it out of the air when she made it though?
No, but that's making the joke is the pigeon goes in the air. Pull. When I shoot it, I'm recognizing that it was an excellent pull.
All right, this is a podcast where we reboot old movies.
Or not. Oh my God, it is an old movie. It's 20 years old now.
Yeah, I'm Scott.
I'm Frank.
I'm Rebecca.
So today we're going to do Titanic, and that's a movie about a boat.
You've not seen Titanic?
Frank, have you seen Titanic?
No.
You guys haven't seen Titanic?
Here's what I did to prepare for this movie. I watched the music video for My Heart Will Go On, and they gave me a very quick rundown of the movie through the music video.
This.
I've seen so many parodies that I feel like I've seen it.
Oh, yeah, it's been like the biggest movie of a generation for 20 years. I know everything that happens in this movie. I've seen parts of it.
Yeah, name me one thing that isn't the ship sinking that happens in this movie.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
He draws her naked. There's a necklace. They do the King of the World thing. They dance and eat dinner, and then they dance again. Billy Zane's in it, and he's a dick. I think he steals somebody's kid so that he can get off the boat early.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then here's the thing. The twist at the end pretty much negates all the plot that happened so far.
The twist that the boat sinks?
Because then it doesn't matter anything that happened on the boat, because now they're all just gonna...
Okay.
It's a very bleak outlook on movies and life, Frank. If you die, nothing that you did before you died mattered.
No, but nothing that happened on the boat mattered, because there wasn't he couldn't send an email with his last will, right?
That's like saying nothing in this life matters because we're all going to die eventually.
It's because nothing he did on the boat could affect anything around him besides the boat that was sinking.
What do you think he was trying to affect? I don't
really want to make this a philosophical discussion. We can just reboot the movie.
I just want to know what you think he was trying to accomplish on the boat that no longer matters. And also, which he are we talking about? We talking about Billy Zane or Leo
any
DiCaprio?
of them. Billy Zane. So if he successfully or didn't successfully steal a child, he dies, and doesn't matter whether or not he has a
No, he doesn't die because he stole a child. He stole the child. He picked up a kid and said...
He stole a child to get on a lifeboat.
Oh, he said, this is my kid, and I have to let me on now?
Yeah.
All right, well then, that actually mattered then. He saved somebody.
Well... He did. He was saving himself.
Did he throw the kid over? Because he did save the kid too.
Well, the kid was going to get on either way because they were a kid. It was women and children first.
Well, then how did he get on anyway? We're not gonna. This is for later.
Women and children. Women and children and distraught papas.
Right? Because that's he's give me the child, sir, because you're not getting on anyway. Should have probably been the answer, right?
Yeah, that should.
All of your questions could be answered if you just watched the movie.
Yeah, let's. Are we in?
Yeah, it's.
Are we talking about what I call boat nihilism?
It's called Love It or Leave It.
Love me or leave me or let me be lonely.
And we talk about what we want to keep and what we want to get rid of. Here's the thing I want to get rid of: the 3-hour runtime. I want to.
This bad boy was 2 VHS tapes.
Yeah, I do remember that. Even though
How do you remember that? You didn't even watch it.
Do not get it twisted. Our family owned the VHS copy of Titanic. With 2 VHS tapes in a little box. I just never watched it.
Guys, every day I talk to you guys, I am just absolutely astounded that you guys do a movie podcast and you haven't seen any movies.
It's part of our charm.
That's kind of the joke. kind of the thing is we do exactly as much work as the real people in Hollywood making real reboots.
The thing is, Rebecca, you came to it after episode 100. We've basically already talked about every movie we've ever actually seen.
That's not true. I've been trying to get Frank to reboot Flight of the Navigator with me for 2 years now.
That's not on just me.
You're telling me you've only seen 101 movies?
Probably.
That does seem like a lot, but also like not a lot. Like, how many movies do you think an average person has seen? Like, definitely more than 100, but also it just seemed like when you think of the number 100 and how many movies you've sat through, you're like, oh, wow, that's so many. Man, this would be...
But also, like, I've seen Barbie at Swan Lake, like, 7 times, because I have a little sister. Like, that's a lot of time spent not seeing new movies,
I think we should
right?
reboot that movie.
Yeah, it's pretty much just Swan Lake with, like, no twists or changes at all.
Have you guys heard of Molly Brown?
Was she on the Titanic?
I think she was in real life. I think they put her in the movie.
That's Kathy Bates.
That's Kathy Bates. So I had never heard of her. She apparently came and moved and lived in Denver. There's a museum for her here, and there's a hotel named after her called the Brown Palace. I had no idea it was named after this person.
The Brown Palace. That's what I call my toilet.
Oh. Yeah, I was wondering if Frank was going to shoot it down. But so she was on the Titanic and then didn't die on the Titanic, and so because of that, she is called the unsinkable Molly Brown. And I feel
Kathy Bates.
And I feel like she also has a museum to her, and I feel like if all you did was not sink on a boat, that is like an incredibly low bar to get a museum.
Where's my museum? I've been on many boats that haven't sunk.
Also, like I think I could sink her. Like if I had to, like I'm pretty sure I could sink Molly Brown. Like that's a bold claim. If she had been on like a couple different boats that sank and she didn't sink, then I'd maybe consider.
Okay, here's probably why she gets a little bit of extra cred. She is best remembered for unsuccessful encouraging the crew in lifeboat number 6 to return to the debris field.
Unsuccessfully?
Yeah,
unsuccessfully. The actual quartermaster running the boat refused to turn around.
But just know, she was like, hey, we should go do this. And
so
that's how she got
unsinkable.
Oh, and then she
I don't know where you're trying to shit
on
a woman who tried to help people here.
Hey, love it or leave it. I'm loving unsinkable Molly Brown. However, we're going to leave the un part.
She's now sinkable.
She's sinkable.
What if being unsinkable is like her weird superpower? She's like Roger in American Dad, who it turns out he's like super buoyant. Like she did
That's
sink.
Another thing is that also humans are naturally a little buoyant.
But not to the point that Roger is in American Dad. Like you push it so what if she did go down with the boat and then she just like zoomed up to the top of the water because of how floaty she was?
That'd be funny.
That would be funny. I guess.
I was wondering how long
I was assuming that like somebody would have another joke or something.
I had nothing for unsinkable Molly Brown. So Frank, what do you want to get rid of and or keep?
I want to keep the iceberg. I want the movie to be less boat centric.
What?
I feel like we've all done the boat. It's been a long time. I want to spend some more time on the iceberg.
So you want a movie from the iceberg's point of view?
I don't know that I want the entire movie from the iceberg's point of view, but I want to give the iceberg its fair shake.
Could we update
a courtroom drama, Iceberg v Titanic.
Iceberg v Titanic. What if
a landmark case? Ding.
Could we modernize it? Is that a thing you can do to a real historical event?
They do it to Shakespeare.
They do.
Remember
when he rebooted his father's death. What, Frank?
Remember Macbeth with guns? Wasn't that Macbeth? Or was it?
Yeah,
Hamlet?
but Macbeth wasn't. It was Hamlet.
10 things I hate about 10 things I hate about you.
Oh,
but no.
So
she's the man.
None of these Shakespeare plays were real events. I'm saying, is it allowed?
You don't know. You don't
fucking
know.
I'm pretty sure Romeo and Juliet.
Who are you?
You weren't there.
That's true. So it sounds like I'm well within my rights to say I would like our Titanic to take place during the modern day, if not slightly in the future. Hoverboat?
Oh, we're gonna battleship this.
Spaceboat?
I mean, they already did that in Doctor Who.
Oh, they did. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
Kylie
it's
Minogue
Dr.
was there.
Whom.
Shut up, Frank. What's the opposite of shooting a joke out of the air?
Burying it.
Yeah, think of a sound effect for that.
If you had because we could do space
I'm
Titanic.
shoveling.
Did they hit a space iceberg in Doctor Who?
The
Yeah.
thing is, hitting a random object in space is like
Very hard to do.
Hitting a random object in the ocean is really hard
There's
to
a
do.
lot more random objects in the ocean than in space, though.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in space.
But imagine if the Titanic knew they were heading towards the iceberg as early as they did know, and one of their options was let's just go up
Because they're in space. If it's a space iceberg, shouldn't it be like a Spiceberg?
No, that's
You want to make
Dune.
this a Dune universe?
Oh, that's Dune. That's
Frank,
when
I'm so glad both of us were like, nope, that's Dune.
That's when your giant worm hits the Spiceberg and starts sinking. What? So we're putting is Molly Brown. So it's more about the iceberg. And Molly Brown is now sinkable. Is what we're.
What if it's Iceberg v Molly Brown and it's a boxing match of the ages?
Where the
Okay.
Titanic tries to sink
Is the
each
name
of
of the
them.
ring? The Titanic is the name of the ring.
Because the Titanic also.
Oh.
What if it's Molly Brown and the iceberg teaming up against the Titanic? Because the Titanic did wrong them
Oh
both.
heck! Oh heck!
The Titanic
That's good.
tried to destroy the iceberg and failed, and then the Titanic tried to sink Molly Brown and failed.
It's a tag team match, but who does the Titanic tag team with?
Wait,
The two
Scott?
have
Do you
the
consider the Titanic to have maliciously sunk?
Out of spite.
It tried to sink Molly. How did
Maliciously.
unsinkable Molly Brown die? She died of a brain tumor. Oh, brain tumor
Pneumonia.
sunk her.
Could you imagine if it was pneumonia? That's like drowning.
Hey, here's something that doesn't make sense. I opened the Google accordion that says, "How did the unsinkable Molly Brown die?" Brown died September 5th, 1922 in New York. Oh wait, never mind. This is about her mom.
No, she died in October 26, 1932.
No, that's her mom. That was Margaret Tobin Brown.
What?
Oh wait, that is her. See, this is telling me she died twice.
She's
Margaret.
unsinkable.
Since when is Molly a nickname for
What
Margaret?
if
Is that
you know
forever?
the TV show Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt? The
Unsinkable
unsinkable Molly Brown, and it's
Okay.
like Kimmy Schmidt.
She's just like super jazzed. And so has she been sunk this whole time, and then she has been unsunk, and that's why she doesn't know things
Her entire life was spent on a sinking ship.
under the ocean, or like just a very, very, very slow sinking.
Sinking so slow.
So-
Like so slow, like slow enough to grow to like 20, 21. Maggie, oh my god.
Oh my God, Margaret Molly Brown.
No, I'm my cat. I'm talking about my cat.
Yeah, I know, but Margaret is the same name as Maggie and apparently Molly now.
Hey, come outside.
Oh, now they're going outside. Okay, Frank. While Rebecca's gone, quick, let's move on. Let's sink it.
Let's go. Let's go.
We're gonna go to a second segment called When and Where. This is where we talk about setting and genre.
When the Titanic.
No, what? No, that's where. That's the where.
Is it?
I think. I think Titanic is more of a where than a when.
All right.
What?
We can stay fourth dimensional.
Oh, so have we? So this is now modern-ish day, and there's.
You wanted slight future, like 2021.
I want a food court on the Titanic. I want it to be like a
That's like 2040 though.
food court on a cruise ship.
Food courts on boats.
Those
yeah.
don't exist yet, Frank.
No, I'm pretty
Absolutely
sure they do. Right?
I think.
But it's one of those like Carnival Cruise is just like all like controlled. Like it's you have quote unquote
No,
options,
that's
but it's like
true.
all the same
more
company.
of a buffet on a Carnival cruise. It's not so much a mall
Yeah.
food court. I do want.
Carnival presents Panda Express.
Yeah.
Carnival presents Burger King. Guys,
Yeah. Because then when Jack meets Rose, he can just be chomping on a tasty Whopper instead of whatever the
Yeah.
else fuck he's doing. I think she tries
And
to.
all the other restaurants slowly shut down and run out of food except
I
for the
think
Burger
she's
King.
trying to kill herself when he meets her, but now he's got a Whopper in his mouth when he stops her from killing herself. Because I think she doesn't want to marry Billy Zane. If this music video is to be believed.
yeah, you got it.
You got a
What
deep
if,
read.
so you know how she's got like the whole necklace, the jewel,
The heart of the ocean. I do know
the heart
that.
of the ocean? That, but it's the Burger King's crown.
What about, so let's talk about, she has a necklace called the heart of the ocean. Is this like some Moana shit?
They stole it from Poseidon.
Right? Is this Poseidon's revenge,
dog.
reclaiming his own heart?
Oh.
Which means that
Well, so actually, that diamond is inspired by the Hope Diamond, and the Hope Diamond is like notorious for bringing bad luck to anybody who owns it,
and
right?
hasn't it been stolen like 80 times or something?
I guess.
The Heart of the Ocean is a fictional 57-carat
How
diamond.
many carats are traditional and real?
Like in a stew?
Make the
Yes.
burying sound again, Frank.
I'm not going to. Sorry.
It's one of the most. So the Hope Diamond is only 45 point. Wait, it's a weight when it comes to diamonds.
Yeah, well, there's two different kinds, but it's a unit of mass.
A unit of mass
So
equal
the
to
Heart of the
200
Ocean
milligrams.
was bigger than the Hope Diamond, which is one of the largest diamonds
Wow,
ever found.
it's so big. Okay, so where's the Hope Diamond now? Real quick. DC.
The
Smithsonian.
National Museum of History in the United States.
In Washington D.C. Okay, let's just
Washington,
hold that
D.C.
under our hats for our.
Well, hold on. It's cursed and it's in our capital.
Oh my heck.
Oh, that explains a
That's
whole lot
it.
of what's been going on lately.
What's
Hey,
up?
maybe we gotta
You solved it.
Guys,
you solved
we
it.
gotta national treasure this shit and get the Hope Diamond out of there for the good of the country.
So is the Titanic about the heart of the ocean now?
I don't know. Is it? That's what I don't know. Is it a mystical Poseidon adventure? I did like Rebecca's pre-recording suggestion that it's a teen road trip movie, but also what about my suggestion that it's now a Michael Bay movie?
Teen road trip. They're trying to return the heart of the. They're trying to Moana this shit. They're trying to return the heart of the ocean to Tafiti.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so do they charter this boat specifically for that, or this boat just happens to be going near the heart hole where they have to drop this into?
This boat just happens to be going near the heart hole, and so they're like, "What if you just turned it like a little bit to the right?" And they were like,
Oh,
"Why
but
would we
there's
do
an
that?
iceberg
Oh no,
there.
an iceberg!"
Oh, those idiots!
And in order to deliver the diamond, you have to sink the ship, so you have to ride the ship to the bottom. But because she's unsinkable Molly Brown, like she survives at the end, right? Because she's unsinkable, so she goes down with the ship, returns the heart, and then like pops right back up.
Doesn't Titanic end with them recovering the heart of the ocean?
No, so Titanic ends with so Kate Winslet's character is like telling the story as an old lady, and she on a rescue boat has the heart of the ocean in her coat pocket. Or no, she says it was lost. Yeah, I think she says it was like lost during the sinking or whatever. But then it's revealed that she's like secretly kept it, and so like at the end of the movie when she's like told her story, she drops it into the ocean, and she's like, "I'm 80." Bloop.
And then King Poseidon finally gets his mail.
King Poseidon is like, fuck yeah. God damn it, I've been waiting for this. Christ. Okay. But it is now in the future, we said. But it's still about the heart of the ocean. The heart of the space ocean?
Well, maybe the heart of the ocean is like a glowing orb. I don't know.
Are they on
There's
Earth?
water on Mars. There's water on Mars.
Maybe they have to take the heart of the ocean to Mars to spawn a new ocean to terraform
There
the planet.
it is. The heart of the ocean creates oceans.
Yes.
Perfect.
Maybe Poseidon himself is trapped within the heart, and they have stolen him from Earth to place him on Mars.
To terraform
Mars. Like, turns out...
And make it water.
Okay.
Kevin Costner.
So in the future, it is discovered... It turns out that most science indeed is, in fact, magic.
Is magic?
Yeah. Because it was like... You know, everyone was like, oh, it's just science we didn't understand yet. Nope, it was actually just magic the whole time.
It's the science that we didn't understand was how to do magic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I like this. And okay. What year does it take place? Just give me a good one. Just give me a nice, good future.
2069.
Oh,
nice,
baby. We're gonna get
it because it is also a teen road trip comedy, right?
Yes.
Yup.
Going to Mars. What does this...
To save the world.
So does the space Titanic look just like an ocean boat, but in space?
It could.
Kind of like that Futurama episode?
See, I feel like we gotta do something different.
Okay.
It could look like a sick convertible Mustang too.
Oh, like Elon Musk.
Mustang.
Yeah.
Are you saying the
Mustang?
Titanic we're renaming our own personal vessel after the big ship? Because we're taking, even though how many people are on this ship? Is it really just like 5 teens?
Yes.
Okay. So it's less of a ship and more of a, I don't know.
Van.
Space van. Okay. So this is in 2069 why are these teens responsible for starting an ocean on Mars?
One of their dads is like a big top government guy, and she overhears a conversation like the Earth is fucked, right? And so she's like, we gotta do something about it. And also, how do we have sex in the meantime?
You've seen Eurotrip.
Yeah.
And then they can nut in space.
I don't want to endorse Neil deGrasse Tyson here.
Okay, that's fair. Let's then talk about what's the name. So the real Titanic has happened in this movie's continuity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, like 200 years ago now.
And the fun stoner friend is like, why don't we name our space van Titanic? Like, wouldn't that be hilarious?
Frank, if it's 2069, the real Titanic only happened 100.
Is it Titan Dick if it's 2069?
Ooh, no, this is getting too close to porn parody territory.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. That's very close to the XXX porn parody of the Titanic. Okay, so
I'm now afraid that we can't use that anyway because that has to exist.
Yeah, I'm gonna need Rebecca. You can let us know after the show if that exists.
I'm on it.
That's your purview. Let's talk. Maybe
What's the next segment? I always forget.
it's characters and casting called. Who can it be?
Can it be now?
I don't usually forget that one, but then Rebecca said she forgets, and it made me forget. This is where let's talk about our characters. Are they still named like Jack and Rose and Molly and?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Jughead?
but Molly because she's always hot,
Jughead.
right?
Betty, Archie.
It's the whole Archie crew. Archie Goes to Mars. Burger King presents an Archie Goes to Mars adventure. We can't have a food court in a space van, though. Oh, that's fine. They'll just go through space drive-thrus.
Yeah.
They gotta stop at a space mall.
A space mall, and they're gonna get space.
And they'll
Burger
meet
King.
Harold and Kumar on the way.
No, they won't because they go to White.
Because they're looking for Space White Castle, right? But they pass one.
They can pass them, yeah, but they're like, no,
Yeah.
wait, we're going to Space Burger King. Okay,
Guys, hold on.
Yeah.
There is a Titanic porn parody.
Mhm.
But it came out in 1994.
What? How? What's it a
But-
parody of?
Was
The
it a
actual
parody of-
Titanic? I
That's
don't
not
know.
Parody. Guys.
I'm looking at the movie's development notes. It might be a parody of like the announcement they were doing it.
Do you think they announced the Titanic movie that early in the 90s? Was that a thing?
I'm reading right now.
I think this is just sex on a boat.
Which, I mean, seems like a movie somebody would want to watch.
Okay, anyway. What section are we on?
Characters and casting. We need to talk about who our characters are and who's playing them. So we've got Jack, Rose, Molly, and then
And whoever Billy Zane is.
what is his name? I think it's Cal. So now they're all teens, the same teens. Cal and Rose are dating. But if they're all road tripping together, wouldn't they all be friends? Or is Cal chasing them because he works for Big Oil or something?
He wants the Earth to.
Yeah, he's like the Earth must maybe. Oh no, well hang on. If magic is in this, maybe who opposes Poseidon most? Is Poseidon in on this? Does Poseidon want this?
I don't think Poseidon is an actual character. I think it's just he's an agent of change for the movie.
Okay,
He just happens to be in.
Otherwise, we're getting like way too Percy Jackson on it.
which is fine, but I'm.
But we can do Percy Jackson separately. I'm trying to save us some airspace.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let me just pull up a character list. So let me just. Who's Jack? First of all, tell me who Jack is. Who's our new Jack? Is Jack a lady now? Are we flipping it? You can have a lady named Jack. No.
I think we should leave it. Who was
Okay.
like a hot teen?
I'm just gonna Google.
Boy,
hot
is that a trick
teen.
question if I've ever heard one.
I googled
Robert
hot teen and I got a
Pattinson.
stock image.
No.
I got a stock image of a teen being like physically hot on a summer day, like upset about the heat. And now I'm on a list. Google is so pure sometimes. Let's see. Who is actors?
Robert Pattinson.
He's not a teen
we
anymore.
go.
He's like 30.
I don't know.
How old was
Do they? Well, they got to be at least of driving. Well, how old do you have to be to get your space driving license?
There's probably like vid brain implants, so probably younger than now.
Because they'll have been trained
you
since
like,
birth.
Like you can drive both a car and a space car at 16 or whatever. Like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who could you see? What are movies?
Leonardo was only 25 when he was in Titanic.
That's true. We can cast mid-20s as teen. I just don't think we can cast mid-30s as teens, like Patton.
Timothy Chalamet.
And what's his deal?
Perf.
He's a youth.
He's got an accent in his name.
He's
and
a
everything.
you.
Oh, can I punch him? What's he in?
Yeah.
Call Me by Your Name, Lady Bird, A Beautiful Boy. That's a movie he's in.
The following quote has an actual reference marker on Wikipedia. James Cameron considered Jared Leto for the role of Jack Dawson, but Leto refused to audition.
Yeah, that sounds right. Fuck Jared Leto. Oh, Timothy Chalamet was in Interstellar, so he does have space acting experience.
There we go.
We don't have to train him to space act, which is a whole
He
thing.
can just do it. Okay, who's Rose now?
Saoirse Ronan.
Is that? Did you say a name?
That's Lady Bird.
I haven't seen Lady Bird, but I heard it's really, really good. I need to see it.
You haven't seen any movies.
That's not true. I've seen.
You name one movie you've seen.
Do it now.
Just as I thought, you haven't seen any movies.
Space Gym.
Space
Gym.
That's
Now, we're going to have to log that away, too, because...
For future, we're going to put a pin in that, come back to that at another time.
okay.
Here's the thing. I feel like a lot of these teen movies cast people that we don't know, right?
That's true because I'm so old.
This is up to the studio.
So I feel like we need to skip right on ahead to what is actually happening.
I need to know where Cole and Dylan are in this movie, though, and who's gonna play the unsinkable Molly Brown. She could be an adult if we wanted her to.
Anna Kendrick.
Oh, okay. She's unsinkable, probably.
And a perpetual teen.
That's true, which is good for her, I think.
Cole and Dylan
Until-
are the two Burger King employees that never stop doing the best that they can the entire film.
Yes.
Are
yes,
they-
yes.
Okay. And they're twins in the movie, or are they like space clones because it's the future?
No, they're twins.
Okay.
They're twins in the movie.
They're space twins.
Space twins.
But Cole is Dylan and Dylan is Cole in the movie.
They play each other.
Yeah.
That's so good. That's so good, Frank. And this is why we keep you on. Okay, let's get to our final segment then called, this is going to be a short episode, called What's Going On?
I'm mostly concerned about Frank.
I'm concerned
Frank's-
about me too.
Frank's time. I forgot that Frank has a deadline. So, scientist daughter, nope. So yeah, Rose, who she's heard from her dad that not only is science actually magic, but it is Earth is fucked. And so and also the heart of the ocean is responsible for our oceans. Now, does this mean when they remove the heart of the ocean from Earth is going to dry up? Or not? Is that not how it works?
No, it starts oceans.
Okay, it starts oceans.
Mhm.
It doesn't.
Earth
it
is
doesn't-
already like fucked.
It's
Right.
mostly oil at this point.
They've tried to use the heart of the ocean to like restart the oceans here, but it is just
And
not.
it's just like, no, ain't happening, bud.
Is it because like nobody's making the appropriate sacrifices, or the ground is too fucked and they need like a
No,
pure
it's just
planet?
it's
fucked.
all oil, and you can't put oil and water together.
Wait, is that true?
Are you kidding me?
I don't know if you're joking or not.
That's called acting.
Scott, I need to know if you're
Scott.
Yeah.
Scott.
Yeah.
We're good?
I've been good this whole time.
Cool. So oil and water don't mix, and so then you put the heart of the ocean in our oily, muck-filled, the marina.
And it just like screams.
Yeah, it just goes like, nah, ain't
It's
happening.
just like, whoa.
Nah.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, whoa, this is too oily.
It's like, I can't do anything about this. This is your problem. You need to burn off all the oil. And they're like, no.
That'll light our planet on fire. It's mostly oil. Okay, so then these teens take it upon themselves so which one of them is the mechanic teen who has rigged up their own interstellar space van? Is that Jack? Does Jack own the space van? Or
guess
is it the
it's
unsinkable
Jack,
Molly Brown who owns
Yeah.
the space van?
It's probably got to be Jack. Because otherwise, like, why is he there? Just to be like, I like
I'm here.
Rose.
Right, he needs like a reason.
Okay. But so are Jack and Rose dating, or will they become lovers on the way?
I think they become lovers on the way.
Yeah,
like
they're all just friends.
She's got her eyes set on somebody else.
So maybe they don't really know each other that well. She just knows him from school as the kid who's been working on his space van.
Ooh, that's good.
From
Yeah.
space school.
And he's always carrying a big wrench.
Oh, his wrench is so big. It's like always there. And yeah, and he uses it later for something.
You're the one that was trying to not make it a porn parody earlier.
What could a wrench possibly be a euphemism for, Frank? What could his wrench is so big possibly mean?
All right, that's on me.
What could that possibly mean?
So he carries this giant wrench everywhere.
And
he's just he's got dog tags, right?
why? Because there was a
They're
space
just
war
always
and his
out.
dad's dead?
Yeah. Yes. See, this is why he has dog tags.
Who was the space war with?
Oh, for sure, it was like the Jupiter Wars 20 years ago.
So you're telling me that the Jupiter Wars happened in 2049, so we still got those to look forward to.
Oh,
Okay.
oh heck.
Oh, heck. Who was part of the Jupiter Wars? Us and Jupiter?
Earth and Jupiter. Yeah. What?
No, but where did the Jupiters so Jupiters live on Jupiter? It turns out we've been wrong this whole time.
Where do you think they lived before?
I don't know. Maybe they lived on the moons,
No, they're from Jupiter.
like Jupiter rising, ascending, whatever.
No,
Jupiter
not
to
like
get
that.
more stupider.
Oh, they're dummies from Jupiter, Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Are they just? Is it
They're not even in this movie. It's just how his dad died.
right? Oh, right. Okay. Is it true though that we've learned? Do we were the Jupiter Wars? Were
Do
men-
we learn that boys go to Jupiter to get more
Is
stupider?
that what we-
Maybe.
Where did girls go? Just to college, huh?
Yep.
I thought it was gonna be another
That's
planet.
the rhyme.
I couldn't. Yeah,
That's how the rhyme goes.
it's such a weird like disparity. Like, but then also, doesn't somebody get more candy bars from Mars? Isn't that part of the rhyme?
Oh, the Mars candy Okay, yeah, no, I got there.
Oh, that's not what I was saying.
What?
No,
What was the question?
The rhyme. Part of that rhyme is that somebody also goes to Mars to get more candy bars.
I think it was just the two lines.
No, there's more.
Boys go to
Sounds
Jupiter to
like-
get more stupider. Girls go to
sounds
college
like
to
this-
get more knowledge.
And then there's two more.
Now I'm Googling it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Sounds like a conversation for the teens to
They're
have
teens. Yeah, this is a teen.
in the car.
While they're eating their crispy chicken juniors from Burger King, they did stock up on the way. They've got the chicken fries, and it's like the Molly Brown like only eats chicken fries.
Holy
Yeah, what's up?
This is no. Okay, yeah. So the original 4-line rhyme is: boys are rotten and made out of cotton.
Oh.
Girls are dandy and made out of candy.
Lucky.
Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Girls go to college to get more knowledge.
Yeah, can confirm.
Can confirm. Which one?
All of it.
Did you go to college?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Wait, but I went to college.
I'm sorry. Did you go to college?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
I just wanted to make sure that the rhyme was accurate. But here's the thing. I've gone to college. Am I a girl? I'm fine with it. I just didn't know.
It's really not up to us.
That's up to you. That's for you to decide.
You know what? Good call. Okay, so what I need to know just briefly more about these teens, and I'm gonna find out more about them from you guys when you tell me what each of their favorite Burger King menu item is. So Frank, what's Jack's go-to?
The Double Whopper King.
Okay, and then Rebecca, what does Rose like to do?
She loves breakfast from McDonald's, so she gets
What is she
From
going to
what? From
McDonald's
where?
for?
From which restaurant?
Burger King. She loves breakfast from Burger King.
Christ, Rebecca.
So
Looking at maybe a
she-
bacon, egg, and maple waffle sandwich.
She gets the double croissant.
For sandwich. Okay, and then Unsinkable Molly Brown does always only eat chicken fries, only those ever. And then what is Billy Zane's?
They're so
cow
expensive.
Nacho fries.
Oh, cow! You
And
fucking...
literally every single time he gets them, he goes, "Are these your fries?" No, they're not your fries.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, so now we need to hit the usual beats of what happens on a teen road trip movie. So
Creepy gas station. Creepy gas station.
Who's at the creepy gas
Somebody accidentally does drugs, and then another person on purpose does drugs.
station? Okay. And they all...
Somebody sleeps with their sister, right?
What? You think
Is
of
that
Joe
not-
Dirt? That's in Joe Dirt.
Oh, is it?
But also I think it's not really his sister. But
Well, I
he
know in
thought it was.
Eurotrip, like, the siblings make out.
Oh, did they know their siblings?
Yeah, but they're, like, on absinthe.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I've never seen Eurotrip. Would you believe that?
Oh. Why are we even here?
Tell you what I have seen. Anne of Green Gables.
Great. Fantastic.
Like 9 times.
Okay. Oh, they have Dutch apple pie at Burger King.
What?
Oh, now I want Burger
Yeah,
King.
they have a surprising dessert menu.
Man, we should probably go to Burger King after this, huh? Gang?
Yeah.
Meet at the good one?
You really shouldn't.
Yeah.
We'll meet at the good one. There's gonna be, they have to have a falling out at some point, right? Somebody gets mad at somebody else for a sexual encounter or a not sexual
or
encounter.
they are being lied to about why they're going to Mars, right?
Oh, by
like
who?
by
Rose?
Rose, yeah, because she doesn't want to tell them that, like, hey, Earth is fucked and we gotta go, like, make a new Earth. So what if she's just like, I have a fun idea for us to go to Mars, and then on the
Yeah,
way
okay.
she like lets it slip that, like, listen, I didn't want to tell you guys, but Earth is fucked.
Maybe at some point they're like somebody's like, look, I gotta, maybe somebody gets news that like they need to get back to Earth because some family tragedy has happened, and she's like, no, we can't go back, and everyone's like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Jack's cat died. He's got to go back.
Oh shit!
And then she like grabs him and she's like, I'll never let go.
But she does throw his Whopper King out the window as like, can you throw things out windows in space?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Do they have? So wait, is their van a convertible and they all have space helmets, or are they all inside the van?
They're all inside the van.
Okay, that's better. How big are we talking? Is it like a 15-seater, or is it like a?
It's like a minivan, right?
It's like a Discover. That's a like a Honda minivan.
Yeah, it's gotta be like a minivan.
Like a Ford Windstar.
That's what I was thinking, but I think that's a little too small.
I changed a tire once on an Astro van on a first date.
What?
On a first date?
Yeah,
With Andrew?
because he didn't. No,
Oh,
this was in high school, and because he didn't know what he was doing.
what a chump. Did you lord it over him for the rest of your days?
No, we broke up shortly after that.
Yeah, I would too. Is it because he had not yet gone to college?
That's part of it.
So then how do they rally after this falling out? What brings them back together? Does somebody make an impassioned speech when she says, I'll never let go?
Unsinkable Molly. Yeah, Unsinkable Molly
Unsinkable.
Brown got to give that pep talk because she has to convince them, just like she had to convince the lifeboat number 6 to go back.
But this time it was
She's got
successful convincing.
But this time it'll be successful. She's got to convince them we have to do this.
And then they're like, okay. And then Jack and Rose's relationship is stronger than ever. And then Ocean on Mars, huh?
Yeah.
And then we get the Ocean on Mars. And then does Jupiter attack? And then that's the end of the movie. That's the cliffhanger.
So it sets up for the sequel.
yeah.
Titanic.
Titanic. That is so
It's so what?
Titanic 2.
Furious.
Yeah, I was trying to think of something that wasn't furious. And then that one's all about like racing giant ocean liners very fast.
Oh heck, why haven't we been doing this?
I know, it turns out just in the 11th hour, we've got the best. So now Titanic is about giant space ocean liners racing, sponsored by Burger King.
Oh my gosh.
On the Fury Road, but in space.
Why haven't we been doing this, you guys?
Witness me. Blood bags.
And they race. There's like the actual like Burger King like puts the whole thing on, and he's like a
Fuck me, and he's got
like
a sick
dictator.
motorcycle.
Yeah.
Family.
But he's just still got like the plastic head, and he's like very unsettling, but he's
Or no, like he's like the final boss. Like we don't even meet him until like
Like I should clarify.
Type 5.
His motorcycle is handlebars on like living flames. And then he just kind of blasts
and
into
his wheels
space
are burger patties.
Yeah. And because everything is flame grilled.
And
Oh my God.
His seat is a chicken nugget.
We don't need to keep going on that. But yeah, sure.
The handlebars are French fries.
I just really want to focus on the fact that he flies off into space with no helmet or anything of any kind.
No, why would he
He's
need
just
to?
loose.
He's the Burger King.
In space.
This is part of all science actually being magic. It turns out that like the Burger King is real. He had been enslaved to create the flame broiled delicious taste
by Yum Foods.
By what foods?
Yum Foods
Yum
is
Foods.
the mega corporation that owns like Pizza Hut, KFC, blah blah blah.
Jesus. The Pizza Hut is where the
Yeah,
Burger
so
King
no,
like,
for sure.
came
So
up from.
literally everything in America is one of 3 companies. Like,
Do you think
we've lost.
before the Burger King? Do you think before the Burger King became king, like he grew up in the Pizza Hut, like that was his humble beginnings?
Yeah, I like the joke. So yes, even though I don't think that
Do
would
you
work.
think? But our movie sponsored by Burger King can't make Burger King the bad guy.
No, yeah. But that at the end, he's like, "You've earned. I am actually a god, and you've. I'm gonna help you now."
I don't know. I think we might be. I think we might be in that at that point where like brands are willing to disparage themselves for the to make users, or viewers like them more.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like, oh,
More
Burger
like
King's making fun of
Mick
themselves.
selling out.
Yeah,
I can't shotgun myself.
right. But maybe or Burger King is like, you have become.
I flame grilled myself.
Join me.
Yeah,
join me. By
You have
my
been
side.
flame grilled in the tests of my something, whatever.
He's like, join me at my side as my Dairy Queen.
Oh my God.
There it is.
And then, how come there's not like a Prince? Is there a Prince restaurant anywhere or Princess?
Princess is Wendy's.
Well, but that's true. Princess Wendy. Guys, okay.
She's actually
we're gonna put
Queen
all
Wendy
of
of
this in a
Fresh
bag
Start,
and
Carl's
save it for
Jr.
later.
is the prince.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, we're saving this all for a future reboot
That
where we just
insinuates-
Is
Then
Hardy
that
like the
insinuates
bastard
that-
son?
But that insinuates that the Burger King's name is Carl.
Oh my god, Carl King. Wait, no, King's not a last name; it's a title.
King Carl.
There we go. That makes more sense.
There it is.
Okay, we're gonna make a fast food cinematic universe in a future episode. This is happening. Titanic is now still. This is all too good to actually use for this Titanic
Yeah,
reboot. at the
too
last
good,
minute.
too furious.
Yeah, Titanic is now the original movie where they're trying to terraform Mars. Let's talk about.
This is the Yum Yum Saga Chapter 1.
Okay, we're getting. Oh, this will be the prequel. Okay, yes. Thank you, Frank. You've given us the tie-in. This is the prequel opening to our fast food cinematic universe, which I think is going to be our next 4 episodes now.
I was gonna say we're set up.
We haven't done this in a long time. I'm excited for this. Okay, so last unnamed segment. What's our food pairing and what's our favorite flavor of Mountain Dew for this movie? Fellas, what are we eating?
So this is going to get weird because Burger King does Coke, so they don't sell Mountain Dew.
Shit.
They do have frozen Fanta. Oh,
They have frozen
no.
Fanta.
And
Go
Mellow
try
Yellow.
an Impossible Whopper, get a frozen Fanta.
They have Mellow Yellow,
They do.
Mellow Yellow is,
like Mountain Dew.
Oh,
it's non-copyright infringing Mountain Dew.
Guys.
Is also somehow still worse.
in August of 2018, very briefly, Surge came back to Burger King. Do you think we can get some Surge? You guys remember Surge?
Yeah, well, we can, for the movie, they can get us some.
Yes, for the movie. Okay, it'll be a promotional tie-in. We'll bring Surge back
And-
again.
So in Fast and the Furious when they use their NOS to go fast.
It's Surge!
Surge!
You know what's amazing about Fast and the Furious is that Corona has never actually been a corporate sponsor of those films. They just love Corona.
You know the whole thing, when Robert Downey Jr. got clean and stuff, he went to Burger King and for some reason it was a big thing for him. and so that's why he eats Burger King in every like Marvel movie.
Oh.
It's because Vin Diesel he's always got the Coronas anyway, so they figured it was easier to just shoot while he's holding the Coronas.
Rather than try to edit it out.
Yeah, it's just too much effort.
Guys, I might go to Burger King for lunch.
I feel you.
I got myself.
If you do, we have to also attach to this episode the resulting texts about how Burger King's kind of disappointing.
Joke's on you. I go to Burger King like at least once a week.
Joke's on you, Frank.
Joke's on me.
Okay, well, that's going to do it for us. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening. Frank's got to get out of here, so... I gotta. So please leave.
He's gotta go play the Princess RPG.
Please leave. He's gonna go play that. He's gonna go run the Wendy's RPG, which I'm very curious to see how that goes. But if you like the show, please give us a good rating and review on Apple Podcasts, and tell your friends, and also subscribe to the podcast. That helps a lot. Thank you so much to the Hello Sweetie Podcast Network for having us on. You can also go and listen to some other good podcasts like the Nerd Dome or Hello Sweetie about geeks and stuff. And there's only girls on it, and they went to college.
You've never listened to a podcast.
And they've only, yeah. Until next time, I'm Scott Owen.
I'm Frank.
I'm Rebecca.
And what's our password for next week?
Mellow.
Boats.
Okay.